Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. I have to confess that I am today, February 13th, 2023, I am not feeling so in good spirits. And if you're interested, I can let you know why. And also, in that, I have a big favor to ask, a huge favor to ask you, if it is at all okay, which is the YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, Daisuke Beppu, which we have been doing this for a number of years now. I'm not sure why, but over the course of the past few days, since about the start of the weekend, my YouTube channel subscriber count has been experiencing a huge and quite precipitous and very rapid channel subscriber count decline. My subscriber count has been just falling. And so, I can understand if I see I see dips in subscriber counts during over the course of this YouTube channel when I look at the analytics dashboard. And so I can understand that that's not a problem. But I've never seen this type of rapid, precipitous decline in this fashion before. And it's brought me a little bit of, or quite a considerable amount of concern. Again, I'm not sure the reason why this is happening. Maybe if it's a YouTube algorithmic glitch. And if that's the case, then I'm perfectly happy to take this and then move on. And then let's see what happens from here. But it could also be, and again, I don't know what the specific reason is, but maybe it is an actual reflection of my lack of popularity, or the fact that maybe what it is I'm doing on this channel is not, it's not working for whatever reason. Maybe my comments are not as sharp as they should be, or maybe I'm not expressing enough respect or a respectful tone. And if that's the case, then I must try to strive and better myself in order to be a better reflection of the type of person that I hope to be, even where I might fail spectacularly. I always try to hope to be better. And maybe it might seem like, for some, this maybe sudden YouTube subscriber count dip might not seem like a big deal. And perhaps it isn't. And I think at the end of the day, of course, YouTube is not the be-all, end-all of my love of cinema, right? I've always loved cinema. I've always loved cinema before YouTube, and perhaps after YouTube and social media, I'll probably feel the same. So the point is not necessarily an effect on my own love of cinema, but I do want to say that I take this YouTube channel very seriously, and with my failings and my faults and all, warts and all, I always try to give my very best. I try to respect your feelings, and I try to respect your opinions and views. I might not always agree with what it is you say, but I always try to listen, and I always try to process and digest what it is you feel, because I really believe that the very least that I could do is to listen, and I always try to do that. I always try. I try very hard to do that. And so, and I always try to give as much attention and detail and energy to the films that I'm talking about. I always try. And that means preparing a lot. Outside of the YouTube video, there's a lot of prep. A lot of prep goes into it. And a lot of watching and rewatching, which is fun, but also I always feel like I need to be sure that I'm getting as much as possible, and then trying to explain it as best as I can in a video fashion. And so, and then trying to digest and process, and then listen to your thoughts and try to respond as best as I can. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Maybe many times it doesn't work, but I always try. And so the YouTube channel, therefore, for me, is something I put a lot of time in, a lot of time and a lot of energy. And I don't ask for a lot in return. I try not to. I'm very grateful if you provide like super chats or super thanks, monetary gifts or donations. It helps a lot, actually, because I don't get, I lose money, to be perfectly honest. I lose a lot of money doing this YouTube channel. If I think about the time and the effort, it is not a money-making venture for me. But that's not why I do it. It's not why I do it. I do it because I love cinema very much, and I want to try as best as I can to express it. Warts and all, faults and all, mistakes and all. I always try to express it. And so this is my way to say I put a lot of energy into the channel. And so when I get this stuff about the channel subscriber count suddenly dipping like this, and then suddenly going down like this after a lot of energy has been put into this, it is very discouraging. And I'm feeling very discouraged at the moment. And so, and I mean, it's something where I need to ask your help, and I need a favor from you, my dear friends. One more time. I've asked so much help from you before. I've asked for your favors before. And so maybe this is one too many. If you feel that way, I completely understand. But if there is room for one more favor, if I could ask, my dear friends, would it be okay? Could you subscribe to my channel? Would it be okay to ask, could you please subscribe to Daisuke Beppu, this channel? I never try to overwhelm with this type of ask in the videos, because I want to try to respect your choice. But please pardon me for this maybe inappropriate advance upon your choice. But I hope you can understand that at the moment I am feeling very, very discouraged. And if there is any hope or any chance that you might be willing to subscribe, and you might be willing to share with me your guidance and thoughts about cinema, and you'd be willing to give me but a few moments of your precious, precious time, I, for one, would be very, very grateful. And I would feel so happy and invigorated and encouraged once again to continue on with this channel as best as I can, and maybe in a better fashion. Again, knowing my limitations, I know it's a big ask, but if it is at all possible, please, my dear friends, oh please, won't you consider subscribing to this channel? I, for one, would be very, very thankful to you if you did. Please subscribe to Daisuke Beppu. So, my dear friends, sorry for this indulgence. I hope that you can forgive me. If not, then thank you for your time all the same. I very much appreciate it. And I hope that you are well. Thank you and cheers.